Is remnant of the Afreeca Freecs in 2016, where they love to run these chaos-style comps with globals. ROX Tigers bringing it back.
We'll see how they're going to pilot this one. I mean, Linderon
On the red side here,
yeah,
just walking over.
Going to be the Sonic Wave into the Resonating Strike. Yellow card down on the ground. He's going to cleanse that one off. Stun comes through. Songwon, one more hit will do it. Haru picking up the first blood. Is getting a little bit too greedy, going for those Raptors. Yeah, it's going to be the depth charge coming out straight into the dredge line, but Linderon's going to flash away. Flash forward by QV to get the root down as Haru arrives. Kicks him in, gets the Sonic Wave, goes into the Resonating Strike, and gets rid of Linderon. A second kill on the board for the Lee Sin.
Yeah, Haru was not going to
finding themselves about 1,500 gold up. Flash forward in the bottom lane, though. So Nethergrass comes through straight into the Ash Arrows core. JJ will get locked up. Gold card comes down onto him, but the Wild Growth is doing enough to keep him alive, at least for the moment. But with the Malefic Visions and the firing coming out from the Ash, they're able to take him down. They get 2 kills. As Mickey finishes off Ruler. And now on the sidelines, Ashero comes down, finds Ruler, TP being completed now by Cube, but will he arrive in time? Red lines forward, just trying to get himself out of dodge, but it just does not matter. There's so much damage available. As long as they can kill before the wave gives out, which they should be able to do. Haru coming in, gets a flash kick in onto Mickey. He's knocked into ground as the Wild Growth comes through. Ash Arrow onto Haru to try to trade one back. One more hit would do it, but they just can't find it as Songyun gets stunned up. The heal comes well down in the river here, actually gets clipped by the orb, but they can follow up for the kill. True shot from Barrage, though, that can do it. Sniped from the bottom lane. Ruler comes up with the kill now. The TP's coming in. Songyun gets kicked by Haru, gets taken out with the Resonating Strike. Juve just in range for that depth charge. Will pop up the Kha'Zix, lands the dredge line. They'll take him out for good measure. 3 kills suddenly here for Samsung. A double over to the Lee Sin, and they're right back. He's just trying to get out of here as best as he can. Ground is hot on his heels. W's not going to connect. Now they're just going to go ahead, turn in onto this Fiora. Wild Growth coming through. Unleash power. Takes Mickey out. Just steps way too close. Ground going to flash away off the backside of the Nethergrass. And Linderon is actually turning this one around for his team. Is very low on mana, but now Haru and Ruler are both arriving. Dredgeline connects in onto Keep with the passive. Stops him from getting pulled back in, but it won't stop him from going down. 2 more kills.
Baron play and force the teleport, because we know otherwise we'll lose an inhibitor.
Ward in the back of the pit. It's not going to be spotted. It's not going to be denied.
How big is the commitment going to be here from ROX?
Hawk shots coming through. TP now going to be engaged.
Too late.
By Linderon. Baron's going to go down. Haru spikes this one out. Core JJ flashing out of the pit. Pops a Wild Growth onto himself. Will stay alive at least for the moment. And
watch
Linderon coming through for Samsung. They take out Key. They take out Songwon. Linderon goes down. Can't do a damn thing. Songyu firing away, but gets stunned up by the Scatter the Weak. Big crucial play coming through for ground. They'll be able to finalize this ace as Mickey comes out of the stasis. They take him out. 5 kills for 2 for Samsung plus the Baron. And now they have jumped forward with a substantial lead. Ground's going to come over the wall. Interrupts Linderon, but this might have been a bad idea. Core JJ is nearby. Wild Growth comes through, the shield thrown down. Ground still goes low, throws out the Scatter of the Weak. And they will be able to take him out, but that was almost a 1v3 kill coming through for Linderon. Stun yet again coming through for Ground. Second time in a row that he's been able to do that one. Haru going to get locked down. Nethergrass bin onto Cube. Makes it out of that one. The depth charge comes through. Pops up Songy into the back line. And Ruler going to arcane shift forward very aggressively. Another stun coming through from Ground. Locks him up, and a double kill immediately goes over to Haru. Looking for the triple. Will get stunned up by that gold card. The damage just isn't there from the Twisted Fate to hold him off any longer. No one dying on the side of Samsung. I think they're going to go for the win right here.
This game all hinged on one decision. Credit to ROX, kept themselves competitive till 25 minutes, but we'll never know if taking the inhibitor or fighting around Baron was the right call. In the end, Samsung will take game 1 as QV dies. Why not?
Well, yeah, just taking a little trip into the fountain. The dredge line connecting onto the wall, definitely not what he had planned, but Nexus goes down just under 32 minutes. Samsung come up with a victory in game number 1, but it definitely was not as easy as you might have expected on paper.
Lux support out, and when we didn't see a support in the first round, you had to know it was coming, Achilles.
Yep. Well, that feel on the last pick is going to be Maokai for Linderon, so nothing too exciting. No rumble over the wall. Gets a lot of damage down. He's going to go ahead, pop the Ghost, chase into his face, trying to force out that flash. Mickey goes low. Flash just doesn't make it over the wall, just goes to the side, and Crown comes up with the solo kill. A major misplay by Mickey.
And a statement also from getting closer and closer to the dream of what would have been if not for any Korean Exodus.
We got the majority of them back.
Kind of Mickey going for the man mode trade again.
Out. Crown's going to get wrapped around on here by Songwon. No way for him to get out. He goes down. Good wrap around. Ambition just arriving a little bit too late to try to turn the tide of that fight.
And the reason why that worked so well is
building up here in the mid, meanwhile in bottom lane. Curtin comes out, Wraith goes low. Mickey in the meantime, also going to go low. Realm Warp's thrown down. Crown's going to come in, but can he find this kill? The answer's going to be no. Now he's too far forward. Pops the Ghost will be zipping himself out to safety as Ambition goes down.
And Mickey not able to...
Drake went over to the ROX Tigers, and a second one will be joining us in about 4.5 minutes. Here we go. Some action finally going to come out. Stitch going to flash away. Will not get locked down by the Grasping Roots. Stranglethorns as well. Not going to find him popped up, but that's going to be the flash forward into the Twisted Advance to lock down the Ashe. They find the kill eventually. They take him out. They trade one back as they get rid of Linderong. Now Cuvée arriving. Trying to take up in the front. Still takes quite a bit of damage here from Mickey. Goes in with the dredge line. Immediately has to flash away.
Aggressive because there's so many members of ROX available. He's going to try and hang back and look for as much wave clear as he can. I want to give up first brick.
Or his rooted. Seismic shoved back in, and Mickey comes up with the kill. Threaded volley taking him out. Now a big old lead. Ambition sitting in the brush up top here looking for Linderong. There's no flash available on this Maokai. He's going to pop the Maelstrom, trying to mitigate as much as he can, but dredge line pulls him back in. He won't be able to do enough. Ambition can't get the kill. Gives it over to Cuvée. 2-0 on that Nautilus.
ROX desperately want to answer with a turret of their own. No Drake to take. That will be an easier objective.
Oh,
there's the Weaver's Wall. Crown still has flash.
Thrown down. That's going to be the curtain call coming through. Opens up, helps find one kill as they take out Stitch. Wraith getting seismic shove, then he's low. Mickey almost goes down, as does the
a great mid lane.
Good game sense there from Crown, but now not enough to keep him alive, maybe here. As we see the Twisted Advance coming through from Linderong, locking him down. Seismic shove to follow up, and Mickey finds the kill. Now chunking out Wraith, threaded volley coming through. Linderong just waiting for the cooldowns, but actually doesn't even matter. Basically a solo kill from the Talia, coming up with that on a Wraith.
And complimenting someone's game sense apparently was the kiss of death.
Here for the fight, yeah, will not have this.
He's going to look for the steal over the wall.
Wraith throws out E, locks down Songyun for a little bit, but that's about it. Cuvée taking up in the front line, still relatively squishy towards this Talia, and you can see the lockdown comes through onto Songyun, gets popped with the final spark. So Ambition takes away the last blow. Find themselves in a lead. The Mountain Drake won't be contributing too much to them. Ambition finding Mickey, slows him up with the Void Spikes, flashes to the other side of the threaded volley, so he doesn't eat the damage. Nicely done. Comes up with a solo kill.
Yeah, crowd loving that 6, and happened once again there.
Root comes through, another one to follow up. Stranglethorns, they really want to kill Wraith. They will get it in the end.
Yeah, Songyun's best performing champion this season. Has been and now mostly around Baron side, as you can see.
Ward comes over the wall. Songwon,
misses
the Sonic Wave, not going to connect. Ambition coming in, looking for Mickey. His Crown pushes forward, he's going to go down. Ambition finds the kill, big pop-up comes through from Key as they try to exit up, commit in hard to this one. Finding, not going to find anything. Weaver's Wall thrown out, but Crown and Wraith can still walk around that. Ambition. Cuvée poking in from the backside. Depth charge comes out. Key going to go low already as the Exhaust comes down onto the Kha'Zix. Trying to chase in, flashes over into the Raptor Pit, comes up with a kill. Wraith getting kicked to the side, but still is alive, has the barrier to keep him up. And Songyun is just getting picked off on the backside by Ambition, who comes up with a double kill. Will be a triple as he goes over the wall, finds Songwon, and Linderong is going to be made into mincemeat here by Samsung. 5 for 1. And they're going to go ahead and attack up.
Tigers there to stop it. Samsung. And this is probably the separation to cap off a 2-0 victory.
That was a close one there. One more hit would have taken out Ambition, but they are able to do too much damage yet. Zyra will have to back off. Cuvée by himself should get popped. Has the shield up from the W, but multiple members jumping onto him. He will eventually fall. So far, it's going to be a 1-for-0 in favor of the ROX Tigers. Can they find more? Is going to be TP's coming to Cuvée, but he's still very far away. Crown flashes to the side, trying to get out of here, gets the shield in from the passive, but will fall. And now Samsung will be a very crucial loss here on Crown, just 50 seconds away from that Baron spawning.
It felt like Crown was disconnected from his team. We already talked about one.
Right in the front line, Redemption. Tossed out by both. Final Spark not going to find much damage. Cuvée will have the Guardian Angel pop. Stitch flashing away, keeps himself safe from that Dragon's Rage kick. And now suddenly they're going to be trading this one back. Cuvée has not lost the Guardian Angel yet. They take out Linderong, 2 members dead, one of them the Smiter. Samsung, they have just found their window for Baron.
Yeah, the ROX thought they had the go button. They didn't know that KazaLoLLCShighlights wasn't grouped yet, but they couldn't get the pick. And now they're turning onto Baron, but with the curtain call, Baron's low.
And Cuvée trying to body block up in the front lines. Fourth final shot comes through. He finds the dredge line in onto Mickey, locks him down and takes him out. Ambition finding the kill. They follow up swiftly with one onto Key, a double kill. Going over to the Kha'Zix with the Baron on top. That's the ace, and that might just be the game for Samsung.
A pretty outstanding tank play from Cuvée as well, being able to get the hook and the pick on the backside of the Baron claim. His Guardian Angel pops, but it's not going to matter. Rushing through the front door, no respawns on. Wave clear for at least another 30 seconds. Should be a swift 2-0 and a 12-game win streak for Samsung going into their semi-final on April 15th.
A very nice run for these guys. See if they can carry that through into the playoffs, keep it running, and maybe find themselves in that grand final in just a couple weeks' time. ROX going to try to buy some time as they get rid of Wraith. The Nexus is exposed. Sitch still full HP. They'll fire away, take out Linderong. They'll take out the Nexus, and the 2-0 is completed. GG over to Samsung Galaxy.
Samsung Galaxy are finally vindicating a lot of the expectations.
Place your bets on more than 15 esports games. Deposit and withdraw easily using many worldwide payment methods. Place your bets live while enjoying the game. We offer 24/7 support and bonuses for every new user. Bet now on ArcaneBet.com.